Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. The Texans signed Tyrod Taylor to a deal worth less than $6 million, but can be worth up to $12.5 million per Ian Rappaport. And so this means that this goes along with all the contracts that Nick Caserio has been giving out, which are highly incentivized contracts to guys willing to prove themselves. And Tyrod Taylor is one of those guys having a big chip on his shoulder based on 2020, in which he played 2 games and then he ended up with a punctured lung due to a mistake by the doctor, and then he ended up missing out 5 games. And then unfortunately got benched behind Justin Herbert. And so, but this deal is great for a backup. I mean, we only had one other quarterback on a contract, which was Deshaun Watson. So it looks like he's going to be our quarterback number 2, pending that Deshaun Watson stays. But what do you think about this signing?
Yeah, it's a very interesting signing. It's a very solid backup role, and then it can translate if Deshaun either sits or if he's traded or whatever. He could be a solid quarterback number 1, depending on how we use him. The way we've been signing guys, it looks like it could be like a power run, play action, read option type of offense, and Tyrod Taylor fits that perfectly. His best year that he's had as a pro in the NFL was in 2015 with Buffalo Bills. He had 3,035 yards. He had 20 touchdowns with only 6 interceptions with a 99.4 passer rating. So, I mean, he's pretty solid. Probably one of the best backup QBs in the market. I think it's a very good signing. We get a very solid backup quarterback. Yeah, let's see what happens with this.
Yeah, I kind of wonder how much cap we have at the moment because of all these kind of tiny contracts, but they're kind of slowly but surely kind of whittling away at the kind of small amount of cap space that we have. So what do you think Nick will do? Do you think he will address the secondary in the future, or do you think that's more so for the draft?
I feel like it's more so going to be in the draft. Probably going to spend a 3rd round pick, maybe like a 4th or 5th or whatever. I feel like we still could make cap space, I think, by releasing Darren Fells and Brandon Dunn and players like that. Obviously not a ton of cap space, maybe like another, at best, I would think, maybe $5 million more. We could probably sign like a tier 3, tier 4 type of cornerback. Nothing that's like going to make too huge of an impact, but at least have some bodies in the cornerback room. I know that we re-signed Vernon Hargraves, so who do we have? We have Vernon Hargraves, Bradley Roby, John Reed, and I'm not sure if I'm missing anybody else, but yeah, we have too many guys in the cornerback room. So I'd assume we probably sign at least one guy in free agency, but for the most part, it's going to be addressed in the draft.
Yeah. Also, for in terms of Tyrod Taylor, for context, the Texans re-signed when the Texans had McCarron, he was signed to a 1-year deal worth $4 million for a $3.75 million contract. And since Tyrod Taylor is better than McCarron, he got, I think, probably slightly a bit more than that. But yeah, so this deal is a pretty reasonable one. And of course, the incentive-based contract makes sense considering he's coming off a punctured lung, and so no one knows how healthy he is. Probably is, since he had a lot of time off. But yeah, I think we'll still have to see, and what Nick will do further with this team roster-wise. And so that's going to be it for the video. Let us know what your thoughts are on this signing, and as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.